Have you ever looked at your paycheck and wondered, if I'm earning more money than I did 5 years ago, why doesn't my life feel any richer? Your salary has increased, maybe you've even changed jobs once or twice. Your annual income looks better on paper, yet your savings account barely moves. Your investments are small, and every month still feels like you're starting from zero. This isn't unusual. In fact, for millions of people across the United States and Europe, higher income hasn't created higher wealth, because earning more money and building wealth are two very different things. Let's look at why. Imagine David. He's 31 years old and works as a software analyst in Chicago. 5 years ago, he earned $52,000 a year. Today, he earns $82,000. Friends congratulate him. His parents think he's doing great. LinkedIn certainly agrees. But David feels strangely stuck. After taxes, his monthly take-home pay is around $4,900. Sounds comfortable until the money starts leaving. His apartment costs $1,850 each month. His car payment is another $520. Insurance adds another $180. Student loan payments take $350. Utilities and internet cost around $250. Groceries average about $550. Gas, parking, and transportation add another $220. A few streaming subscriptions, gym membership, and cloud storage quietly remove another $120. Then weekends arrive, dinner with friends, coffee after work, a new phone financed over 24 months, a vacation booked on a credit card because everyone deserves a break. Without realizing it, David spends almost everything he earns. At the end of the month, there might be $150 left, sometimes less, sometimes nothing. Now here's the interesting part. David isn't irresponsible. He's simply following what society quietly encourages. Every salary increase comes with an invisible expectation: a nicer apartment, a newer car, better restaurants, more expensive vacations, better clothes. People rarely ask themselves, can I afford this? Instead, they ask, can I afford the monthly payment? That small change in thinking changes everything. Because monthly payments hide the true price. Let's say David buys a $42,000 SUV. The dealership doesn't focus on the total cost. It focuses on a payment, $649 per month. That feels manageable. But over 6 years, he pays nearly $47,000 before considering insurance, maintenance, registration, fuel, and depreciation. The vehicle loses value almost every year, yet the payment remains exactly the same. Now multiply this pattern: a financed phone, furniture bought on installment, travel booked on credit, zero-interest offers that quietly become high-interest debt if one payment is missed. Each decision seems small. Together, they create something expensive, not because any single purchase ruined David's finances, but because every future paycheck already has a job before it even arrives. This is one of the biggest reasons salaries grow while wealth doesn't. Income increases, but fixed obligations increase even faster. The financial system doesn't necessarily reward people who earn more. It often rewards people who continue spending more. And businesses know this. Banks advertise borrowing power. Car companies advertise monthly affordability. Credit card companies reward spending with points. Social media constantly reminds people what a successful life is supposed to look like. Very few voices celebrate unused money sitting quietly in an investment account, because invisible wealth isn't exciting. Visible consumption is. Psychologically, this makes perfect sense. Humans naturally adapt to improvements. Researchers often call this the hedonic treadmill. What once felt luxurious eventually feels normal. The first apartment feels amazing, then it's just home. The first new car feels exciting. 6 months later, it's simply transportation. The salary increase creates a short burst of happiness. Lifestyle expansion quickly absorbs it. Then the cycle repeats. Another raise, another upgrade, another financial reset. Meanwhile, someone earning slightly less may actually become wealthier, not because they found a secret investment, but because they think differently. Imagine Sarah. She earns $70,000 instead of David's $82,000. After taxes, she takes home less money every month. But when she received raises, she didn't immediately increase her lifestyle. She stayed in the same apartment for 2 more years. She kept driving her paid-off car. When friends upgraded everything, she upgraded very little. Not because she disliked nice things, because she understood something important. Every dollar not permanently committed creates future freedom. Instead of adding another payment, she bought small pieces of productive assets, index funds, retirement accounts, emergency savings. Nothing glamorous, nothing impressive on Instagram, but those dollars quietly started working. Imagine investing just $600 every month. Assume an average annual return of 8%. After 25 years, that's over $500,000. If you enjoy calm, practical conversations about money and long-term wealth, consider subscribing for more videos like this.